Greetings! My name is Konstantin Monastyrsky. I am an expert in forensic nutrition and the author of Gut Sense: How to Reverse and Prevent Constipation and Irregularity in Children and Adults. People often ask me this question: Mr. Monastyrsky, what is the connection between infant constipation, diarrhea, and autism? Quite obvious if you ask me. It usually starts from a simple bout with diarrhea, so common among infants and toddlers. After diarrhea strikes, pediatricians incorrectly recommend giving them solid food, as in this telling example from the website of a major university children's hospital. Keep giving your child table foods while he has diarrhea. Examples of such food are dried cereals, grains, bread, crackers, rice, noodles, mashed potatoes, carrots, applesauce, and bananas. As luck will have it, most children instinctively refuse food during the acute stages of diarrhea. However, if you force them to eat what's recommended by their doctors, the diarrhea usually gets worse. That is because applesauce and bananas are both laxogenic food. Their laxative effect comes from pectin and sorbitol, two nutrients well known for their prominent diarrheal effect. Also, since most wheat products such as cereals, breads, crackers, and noodles, especially from whole wheat, contain fiber, its fermentation inside the baby's large intestine causes gas, bloating, and abdominal cramps. All along, the situation is made even worse by gluten, a hyperallergenic wheat protein, because gluten commonly causes acute intestinal inflammation. When all this becomes unbearable and life-threatening, doctors prescribe antibiotics to wipe out intestinal bacteria and stabilize the child. This tactic stops diarrhea and inflammation for a while, but causes constipation because there are no innate bacteria left to form normal stools. At this point, pediatricians routinely recommend adding fiber to fix constipation, as is this telling example from the Mayo Clinic website. For infants older than 4 months who are already eating solid foods, give them baby food that is high in fiber. This novel treatment has been applied with vengeance over the last 20 or so years, primarily in the United States. In the rest of the developed world, dietary fiber always was and still is a big no-no in pediatric nutrition. Since tiny infants and toddlers can process gluten and dietary fiber as efficiently as full-grown adults, they quickly run into profuse diarrhea again, and this vicious cycle starts anew, causing even more severe intestinal inflammation, requiring even more antibiotics, and consequently even more fiber to relieve constipation. All along, because of severe intestinal inflammation, the child can't resume a normal diet and quickly becomes malnourished, making the treatment, feeding, and recovery even more challenging. Because infants and toddlers have a very limited store of essential nutrients inside their tiny bodies, malnutrition may happen literally in days, not weeks or months as with adults. The ensuing deficiency of folate, iron, essential fatty acids, and primary proteins quickly result in some or all symptoms of the autism spectrum disorder. To learn more about the connection between the treatment of bowel disorders and autism and what you can do to prevent this travesty from happening to a child, please visit this page. Good luck.